So for this first episode of the Stick to the Timeline series, we're going back to the early 2000s pop punk scene, where guys spent more time getting their hair ready with that weird swoop thing, wore skinny jeans, and obnoxiously fluorescent color t-shirts. And during this time, I joined my first serious band, Practically Single. This pop punk band was originally from Knox, PA, which is just outside of Pittsburgh, and with big dreams and bigger aspirations, they decided it was time to move to a major city. But rather than going down to Pittsburgh, they went across the state to Philadelphia. However, their drummer was going to go to grad school and decided to stay behind. Now, once they landed in Philadelphia, they did what every band did at the time: search MySpace for a drummer. And one day I was checking my MySpace messages and I saw a message from their bass player, Zach, stating how they just moved from the Pittsburgh area to Philadelphia, were in need of a drummer, and just came off tour with Rookie of the Year and The Casual Lean. Now, the couple tracks that he sent were right in my wheelhouse and the music that I enjoyed listening to at that time, and the rest is history. Well, we are about this close to those summer months, and you know what that means. A lot of people are gonna start trying to transform themselves, which means it's the perfect opportunity for today's sponsor, WordPress.com. You can design a website that fits your brand's aesthetic while looking professional and having the opportunity to sell goods all in one place. And the best part is, you own it. It's not rented space on a social media platform. And with WordPress.com's AI website builder, you can just have a conversation and have the website built within minutes. So to get started, visit WordPress.com/AFF/Nick Costa Music, or simply click the link in the description below to improve your online presence for the summer. Now, let's get back to the video. So let's talk about the history of this song real quick. Be Realistic and Never Do It Slow came about in the basement of the Practically Single house. And since during this time the scene was starting to have pop punk songs with these epic metal breakdowns in them, thanks to bands like 4 Year Strong, and since I was into post-hardcore and progressive rock the end of my high school years and the beginning of my college years, this all fit in really well for me. Now, this song became a staple for us because it brought us to the next level. The first way is it allowed us to open up for the Pac Tour. PacSun, you know that clothing store that used to be in malls? They had a tour with Seosin, POS, and iAlaska. And this was right before we were about to release this EP, so we decided let's release this song as a teaser for all of our current fans and a way for us to introduce ourselves to a new audience. But to make it even sweeter, our friend Shane Henderson from the band Valencia,
there's something strange going on in my head. It says if I were to get in a car right now,
was a guest vocalist in the bridge section. And we were selected to open up the Pac Tour when it came through Philadelphia. Now, after the EP was released, a local radio station, 93.3 WMMR, has a morning talk show called The Preston and Steve Show. The show had a segment called Open Phone Philadelphia, and this is where folks could call into the radio station and promote anything. It could be a gig coming up, a record being released, or even their business. So I decided to give them a call on my way to student teaching to mention that we just released this EP and we had a show coming up.
I'm going to go to Nick next. Nick, you're on Open Phone Philadelphia. What's up, man?
Hey, good morning. You guys rock.
Thank you, sir. What can we do for you today?
So I'm just calling in to talk about my band, Practically Single.
Okay.
We just released an album or an EP called This Is Why We Don't Have Nice Things back in July.
Okay.
And, yeah, we're just trying to spread the word for the band.
Believe it or not, I have a clip of your band, Nick.
Awesome.
Marissa pulled it up.
Really? All right, let's give a listen.
Here we go.
hey, I'm awake, not a second to think. Yeah, only took 2 years to wake up a bit.
That's not bad.
Sounds like Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy. Sounds like Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
And I'm coming out of this coma I suffered, shaking off this.
When we were getting ready to release This Is Why We Don't Have Nice Things, and we're talking about the entire thing was recorded, mixed, mastered, and artwork was created, every avenue released This Is Why We Don't Have Nice Things. So here's another pop punk band in the same scene releasing a record that is the same exact name. We even told our digital distributor the name of the EP, because that's what you had to do to get it on all platforms like iTunes and Amazon Music. This was before Spotify and the current Apple Music that is out now. So we decided to just roll with it, and we called it the This Is Why We Don't Have Nice Things EP. So I hope you enjoyed this one-take playthrough of Be Realistic and Never Do It Slow. If you are interested in listening to this tune on a streaming platform of your preference, you can do so by searching Practically Single or the name of the title I've also put links to all of the streaming platforms that it is currently on in the description below. And if you have any questions, whether it is the parts of this song, the gear that I am playing in this video, or anything else, you can leave that in the comment section as well, and I will try my best to answer it. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you are viewing this video within the first 7 days of it going live on your phone, please hype the video. This is a fairly new feature here on YouTube, and the more that a video gets hyped, the more that the algorithm will show it to other folks, which in return helps support the channel. And that is it. Thank you so much for checking out episode 1 of Stick to the Timeline, where I played through Be Realistic and Never Do It Slow from Practically Single. And until next time, see you later.